Welcome to the Gym Success Podcast. Really glad you could join us for another deep dive.
Yeah, welcome everyone.
And a big welcome to all our listeners. So whether you're a seasoned gym owner, maybe running a boutique studio, a personal trainer, or, a gym entrepreneur just getting started, this one's definitely for you.
It is. Our mission today is, to cut through all the noise and give you some really actionable insights. We're using a fantastic white paper by jthomas. He's a real expert in the gym business. And we're going to dig into his paper, The 3 Biggest Challenges in the Gym Business, Overcoming Obscurity, Uncertainty, and the Need for Persistence.
Think of this as your shortcut, really. Understanding those core roadblocks that trip up even, the most passionate fitness pros.
And more importantly, the practical strategies you need for building, lasting, sustainable success.
Absolutely. Jthomas really gets into those often overlooked challenges, the things that can make or break a fitness business, no matter how much heart you pour in.
Right. He argues success isn't just about the fanciest equipment or, the latest workout craze.
Yeah.
It's about consistently tackling these fundamental, persistent obstacles, things a lot of people don't even realize they're up against.
That's such a critical point. He nails down obscurity, uncertainty, and a lack of persistence as these 3 major forces working against independent owners and trainers.
And today, we're not just listing them. We're going to unpack each one, explore why they're so dangerous, and then really dig into the strategic, actionable solutions he offers. Like building your own fortress of fitness, brick by brick against these common pitfalls.
I love that fortress of fitness. Okay, so let's start with that first enemy, the often silent one, obscurity. Jthomas calls it the silent killer. And when you think about it, it just makes total sense, doesn't it?
It really does.
You could have the most amazing programming, the cleanest place, the most passionate trainers ever.
Yeah.
But if nobody knows you exist,
What makes you different?
then what's the point?
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. None of it matters. It's like having this incredible secret. But secrets don't pay the bills.
They definitely don't. Visibility isn't just being known. It's about being remembered, staying top of mind when someone's actually ready to make a change.
Right.
And Jthomas points out the common causes for this, the silent killer. Often it's lacking a really defined brand identity, or maybe weak, inconsistent marketing, no real presence in the local community.
Or even just misunderstanding who your ideal member actually is.
Exactly. All these things just make businesses kind of blend into the background, easily forgotten, especially in a crowded market.
Okay, so how do you fight back? How do you take off that invisibility cloak? Jthomas gives some clear answers.
He does.
First up, he really stresses this crucial need to build a bold, clear brand identity.
Yes. And it's more than just a logo, right?
Way more.
Well,
Your brand isn't what you say, it's what your community believes it is.
that's the key.
So he challenges you, the listener, to ask, what specific feeling, what transformation do you want your gym to be known for?
What makes you truly different?
And how does that difference connect with what your ideal member actually needs, what they desire? It's about building confidence before they even walk in the door.
And that clarity, it feeds right into his next point, hyperlocal marketing.
Okay.
And this isn't just, throwing up a generic ad somewhere. It's about embedding yourself, becoming a real neighbor.
So like getting involved.
Totally. He gives concrete examples in the paper. Sponsoring local school events, partnering with complementary small businesses.
Oh, like a healthy cafe or a physio?
Exactly. Or a running shoe store, hosting open houses that actually welcome people in, even donating classes or services to local fundraisers.
Right.
The goal is just being present, being indispensable right where your ideal members live and work and play.
Okay, connecting with people. That leads nicely into the next bit, which I think is really interesting. Mastering social media.
Yes, the big one.
Jthomas says, look, move beyond just the generic workout videos. They have a place, sure.
But they're not enough.
No, he really encourages genuine storytelling. Think about it. Member success stories that truly inspire.
Not just the before and after pictures.
Right. The journey, the struggle, that feeling of triumph.
Yeah.
Or maybe behind the scenes glimpses that connect people to your team. Spotlights on your amazing coaches.
Even sharing your own challenges as an owner, it humanizes the brand.
Exactly. It's not just posting stuff. It's building a human, relatable story that people connect with. Because people connect with people.
Right.
Not just machines or perfect bodies.
Such a crucial distinction. And to really cut through all that noise, especially on social media, he talks about using irresistible offers to create buzz.
Okay, so not just discounts.
No. These are designed to lower the barrier to entry, create some urgency. Think about free trials that remove the risk completely.
Smart.
Or referral contests that turn your current members into your best salespeople. Transformation challenges that build community and excitement.
Oh, yeah, those could be huge.
Or even flash sales for specific services create that sense of scarcity. The whole point is driving immediate attention, getting people talking about your business in a way that feels, authentic and exciting.
Makes obscurity pretty much impossible then.
That's the idea.
And the last point for beating obscurity, leveraging influencers and testimonials.
Right. And he makes it clear this doesn't have to be some huge celebrity endorsement.
No, not at all. Even a popular local instructor with a decent following, or just a really engaged client who loves your place.
They can seriously amplify your message. Authentic voices from people your community already trusts. That's incredibly powerful. It's that social proof that builds trust.
Okay, so we've covered making sure your gym isn't the best kept secret. Great. But what happens when you are seen? When the phone starts ringing, maybe, but you're hit with that feeling of, what now?
Yeah, that paralysis.
That leads us right into Jim Thomas's second big challenge, uncertainty. He describes it as this paralyzing force. It just freezes progress, leads to hesitation, stagnation.
You start asking yourself all those questions.
Should I expand? Should I raise prices? Oh, God. What if memberships drop? What if a new competitor opens up right down the street?
And that hesitation, Jim Thomas points out, it's so dangerous in a market like fitness. It's always moving.
Right. While you're stuck wrestling with the what-ifs, your competitors, they aren't waiting.
No. They're moving, adapting, growing, and your potential prospects aren't waiting either. They want solutions now.
So uncertainty breeds stagnation.
And stagnation eventually leads to decline. It's like shifting ground under your fortress.
Right.
It can crumble if you're not careful.
So how do we fight this? How do we conquer that paralyzing uncertainty and shore up our foundation?
Well, the first strategy Jim Thomas suggests is staying agile and adaptable.
Okay, flexible.
Exactly. He says, look, fitness trends change, habits shift, the economy goes up and down. Your business has to be able to move with it.
Makes sense.
He gives practical examples. Maybe introduce short-term programs. Low commitment for you, lets you test the waters. Constantly test new services. Rotate your marketing messages. See what actually clicks. And just be willing to pivot fast if something's not working or if a new opportunity pops up.
Like being a nimble ship, not a giant tanker that's hard to steer.
Precisely. And building on that agility, he really stresses the critical need for diversifying income streams.
Not putting all your eggs in one basket.
You got it. Relying on just one income source, membership fees, maybe, it's incredibly risky. If that one stream slows down,
you're in big trouble.
Deep trouble. So he lists specific ways to add value and build that financial resilience. Things like personal training, small group training.
Online memberships,
Yeah.
nutrition coaching.
Yeah. Branded apparel, little extra revenue, plus branding. Even corporate wellness contracts with local businesses. Each extra stream is like another safety net, makes your whole business stronger.
And to make smart decisions about those streams, or any changes really, he emphasizes something huge: knowing your numbers.
Oh, this is crucial. Data, Jim Thomas argues, it's the ultimate antidote to just deciding based on emotion or gut feeling.
Right. Get objective.
Totally. He highlights key metrics you absolutely have to track consistently, like your lead to sale conversions.
So how many inquiries actually become members?
Exactly. Then member lifetime value, how much is each member actually worth over their whole time with you? That's a huge indicator of long-term health.
Okay.
Also, attendance and churn rates. Churn is just the percentage of members leaving each month. You got to know that number.
Yeah, retention is key.
And critically, marketing ROI, return on investment. Are you actually getting back value for the money you spend on marketing, or are you just guessing?
Knowing those numbers lets you spot patterns, right? Potential problems before they blow up.
Precisely. You can see a dip in retention or a drop in leads converting and actually react strategically, not in a panic.
And that ties into building a financial safety net, I guess.
Directly. Having enough reserves or maybe access to unsecured funding, it's crucial for weathering those downturns or unexpected costs that always pop up.
Takes the pressure off.
It really does. When cash flow isn't a constant panic, uncertainty just loses its grip. You can make calm, strategic decisions, not just reactive, desperate ones.
So, Okay, when you're feeling overwhelmed by all this uncertainty, what's the bottom line?
Yeah.
Jim Thomas's most actionable advice here is focus on controllables.
Yes. This is empowering.
You can't control the wider economy, right?
Yeah.
You can't control what your competitors decide to do.
Yep.
But you absolutely can control your own effort.
Yeah.
Your messaging, the quality of the experience you give your members, your sales process.
Putting your energy there into what you can directly influence, that lets you move forward, even with all the unknowns. It's about building stability in your own actions.
So we've talked about getting seen, check. Being ready for shifts, check. But what about just the day-to-day grind, that relentless energy it takes just to keep a gym thriving?
The long haul.
That brings us right to the third and final challenge Jim Thomas covers: persistence.
The marathon, not the sprint.
Exactly. The problem is the fitness industry just demands constant energy, optimism, effort. But progress can feel so slow sometimes.
Yeah.
You might be working crazy hours, pouring your heart and soul into it, and still feel like you're not hitting those big goals.
And that's when the discouragement creeps in. Owners burn out.
And businesses just quietly, tragically fade away.
That's exactly where persistence becomes your superpower, the real foundation of your fortress. Jim Thomas says you don't necessarily need to be the biggest or have the most money.
What do you need then?
You need the ability to just outlast everyone else by staying consistent, committed,
Especially when it's hard.
when the results aren't obvious.
Yeah, or when you just feel like quitting. It's about playing and winning the long game.
Okay, so how do you build this persistence muscle, especially when it feels like you're pushing a boulder uphill every single day?
He offers several really practical ways. First, he advises setting micro goals and celebrating wins.
Breaking it down. Exactly. Big goals are great for vision, but they can feel miles away, totally overwhelming. So break them down into, say, 30, 60, 90-day objectives.
And the key part:
Celebrate when you hit them. Seriously. That recognition, that little moment of success, even if it's small, it genuinely boosts momentum. It gives you that positive reinforcement to keep going.
even when the big picture seems far off. I like that.
And to maintain that momentum day to day, he highlights creating a daily operating routine.
Routine. Doesn't get boring.
It's not about being rigid. It's about building a consistent rhythm so you don't waste energy reinventing the wheel every morning. Set daily targets for the critical stuff,
Like what?
like making outreach calls, following up with prospects, doing
Oh, yeah.
walkthroughs to make sure the facility looks great, quick team huddles to get everyone on the same page, specific marketing actions.
Oh, okay.
Routine, he argues, builds that consistent momentum, and it minimizes decision fatigue, which is a huge contributor to burnout.
This next one feels massive for preventing that owner burnout. Involving and empowering your team.
Oh, absolutely crucial. A burnt-out owner, almost always trying to do way too much alone, wearing every single hat.
Yeah, sounds familiar to many, I bet.
Jim Thomas stresses you have to delegate effectively. Empower your team. Let them take real ownership of their roles. Make them actual stakeholders in the gym's success.
Because persistent teams beat a single persistent person trying to do it all.
Always. Your team is your force multiplier, your fellow fortress builders.
And when things get really tough, when you're maybe questioning why you even started this whole thing,
That's when he says you need to stay connected to your why.
your core purpose.
Exactly. Revisit your mission. Often. Remind yourself why you started this journey. Was it to help people transform their lives, build wealth, create personal freedom?
Whatever it was.
That core purpose, that why, that's the fuel. That's what powers persistence through the really dark days, the slow seasons. It reminds you of the value you bring.
What's really fascinating here, his final point for building persistence, building a tribe.
Communal.
Yeah. He suggests actively joining, maybe a mastermind group, working with a mentor who's been there, done that.
We're just regularly connecting with other gym owners, people who face the same stuff you do.
And this isn't about competition, is it?
Not at all. It's about community. Shared experience. A strong peer group can push you when you need it, support you when you're struggling.
And reignite that spark when things feel really tough.
Absolutely. You don't have to face it all alone. There's huge strength in a tribe that gets your unique journey.
So let's wrap this up. Jim Thomas's formula to win. It really boils down to those three things, right? The pillars of the fortress.
It does. First, beat obscurity. Get known, liked, and trusted in your community.
Second,
Defeat uncertainty. Stay informed, stay agile, be financially resilient.
and third.
Master persistence. Commit to your mission, build good systems, and just show up every single day, consistently, even when it's hard.
Every single gym owner, every studio operator, every trainer, you're going to face these challenges as part of the deal.
But as Jim Thomas highlights, the ones who succeed, they don't just cross their fingers and hope for the best.
No, they prepare, they adapt, they push through with disciplined, smart strategy, and just this unwavering belief in what they're doing.
Which really raises an important question for you, our listener, to think about. If your why is strong enough to push you through even the slowest progress, what specific system, what routine could you put in place, like tomorrow? Something to make sure you never lose sight of that why, even on the absolute toughest days.
That's a great question to reflect on. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Jim Thomas's really invaluable insights for the fitness business.
We really hope you'll take these strategies, these actionable ideas, and apply them to your own ventures. Start building that robust fortress of fitness.
And remember, if you feel like you're ready to stop spinning your wheels, if you want real support building systems, creating marketing plans that work, or just turning your gym business around, Jim Thomas does offer confidential consultations.
Yeah, you can reach him directly. His phone number is 214-629-7223.
That's 214-629-7223.
Or you can shoot him an email, jthomas@fmconsulting.net.
jthomas@fmconsulting.net. We really encourage you to reach out to get the support you need to thrive.
Absolutely.
Until next time, keep digging deeper and keep building a strong, successful fitness business.